on, let's go outside. Let's take a walk in the sun. There are things to learn and things to see. A big wide world for you, your dog, and me. Dog Talk. Hi everybody, welcome to Dog Talk. I'm Pat Becker and we've got a super show for you today. Dee Miles is here with us and he has brought a lovely guest for us today. Valerie Riley, how are you?
I'm good.
And Miss Riley, is this your dog?
This is Rob.
This is Rob, and Rob was a rescue, and I was amazed. He was in a shelter at Pets and People you had mentioned, and they kept him for 5 years?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
I started to say even 2 would have been remarkable, and God bless them for doing that, but they are like that out there. This is a wonderful dog, and I think I had mentioned before to you, he's gotten all of the great things when you said he was Rottie and maybe lab or something.
I think he's pit bull and lab.
He looks
and
to
a
me,
Thunder fan.
Yeah.
Yes,
Big
he looks to
Thunder
me
fan.
more like, I see more of the Rottie in him. But having said that, the DNA works. He is a sweet dog, and we are so proud for you. Yeah, as Ted says, you know, if he's a Thunder fan, that'll get him through everything. And I see that he's got the leash and collar to go with it.
Keep KD healthy, buddy.
Yes. The thing about him, though, is that he's just, not relaxed enough, wouldn't you say?
Right. He's not comfortable at all.
We get dogs up here like that, and it fascinates me that they can just say, okay, I'm here, do what you have to do, then I'm leaving.
Right.
D knows the scratch.
He knows,
he's got
he
it
knows
down.
it, he knows it. And Dee, I hear that you made a new commercial.
Yes.
I'm excited to see it. Let's watch it.
Hi there, I'm Dee with my partner Ken. We're the dogs poop, we scoop. Get it done, man. When your life's busy, sometimes it's hard to remember to scoop the poop in your yard. We do small areas and big ones too, whether it's one dog or quite a few. So if you need our help, folks, here's what you could do. Call Dogs Poop We Scoop at 888-418-9222.
Yeah, I'd say that gets to the point of things. Very good, my dear.
Well, thank you.
And of course, there are so many facilities and organizations that will do this kind of thing for you, but you are one of our favorites, I must say. You and Ken, you've got it all.
Well, thank you, Pat.
We like you guys, we've decided.
Yeah, we've made that decision. Yeah, absolutely. Valerie, I have made you the dog of the week.
Oh.
Actually, you're better than that. But this one is, Rob is the dog of the week. And here is a $100 gift certificate
Oh my
to
gosh.
A1 Pet Emporium.
Thank you.
To buy him something really special. And we do have some special things of our own in here, as a matter of fact.
Oh
that
my gosh.
all kind of. What is that? What is that, Rob? He says, may I take it or may I not take it? Yeah, he's a little concerned. Well, we appreciate so much you stopping by. And Dee, thank you so much for hooking us up here with Valerie and Rob. It's just so great. And
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, well, it's a thing about adoptions, guys. We've got to keep it going. It's so important. This dog was 2 years in a shelter, and God bless, as I say, Pets and People. Mm-hmm. You did a marvelous thing with him. Obviously, you and he connect very, very well. And I noticed you brought your nephew this morning, and he connects with him too. So that makes it all work for me. So, folks, adopt when you can. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we are going to see Nancy Haddock's project next. Her project is kids interacting with dog sports. Hang on.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
Well, as everyone knows, Nancy Haddock came to me and said, I've got a project. I want to introduce kids to all of the canine sports that they can handle. I said, great idea. So we've been running one about once a week, and today we're going to talk about lure coursing. So Brooke, who is Tanner's mom, brought Tanner today because Tanner is involved with the lure coursing through Sarah Hardwick. And this happens to be Sky down here. Now, Sky is an old pro at this, and she knows what she's doing. But we had a wonderful time just spending the time with Tanner when he was learning how to do it. Was it fun? Now let's see these. What are these that you have? Explain to me.
These are...
Your qualifying rounds for Logan. Logan is your dog.
Yeah.
And Logan is how old, Brooke? I can't remember.
He is 1.5.
1.5.
Yes.
And so this is be kind of an entry thing for him. And I think he is with Sarah this weekend, is he not?
He's in Enid right now at a show. And he won these last weekend for his very first title. And what did he get, Tanner? He got JC, Junior Courser.
He got Junior Courser. That is a biggie. That is a biggie. How proud you must be. So tell me, did you have fun?
Yes.
I mean, it was really interesting. So I thought we would kind of show our audience what you did. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Today we're here at Twister Agility to discover the fabulous sport of lure coursing. Lure coursing has been around for 4,000 years, and today Sarah Hartwig is here to teach us all about it. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Nancy.
And we also have Tanner Wood. Tanner, how are you today?
Good. Good.
Great, great. So Sarah, tell me a little bit about lure coursing. What types of dogs can do it?
Well, originally the modern day sport started a couple decades ago, and it includes the sight hounds. So Rhodesian Ridgebacks, Wolfhounds, Deerhounds, Whippets, Basenjis, Ibizan hounds. There's quite a few sight hound breeds.
Really? So are sight hounds the only dogs that can lure course?
Not anymore. The AKC 3 years ago started a new sport, a new venue called the Coursing Ability Tests, and so that is open to all breeds of dogs, including mixed breeds.
Including mixed breeds?
Absolutely.
Well, that's wonderful that they let everybody
Yes.
participate.
Everybody can give their paw a try.
Okay, great. And it's not just for adults, because Tanner's here to learn all about it, right? Tanner, what type of dog do you have?
A Rhodesian Ridgeback.
And what's its name?
Logan.
Logan. I've actually met Logan. He's a big, beautiful boy, isn't he?
Yes.
Great, great. Well, Sarah, tell me a little bit about training. What do you have to start training a dog to lure course?
A lot of them are going to have the instinct to just hunt by sight, their prey drive.
Okay.
And so there are some important things that we can do to just kind of shape their focus, just to gear them towards success, but also to keep them safe, because this is a very athletic event as well.
Yeah, I guess you have to have your dog very fit.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. they
So
need to be-
don't take your overweight couch potato dog
Absolutely.
out. Okay, great, great. So let's get started. You're going to show us from beginning to running a full course with Tanner.
Yep.
And give us some tips along the way.
Sounds
I
great.
can't wait.
All right, Tanner, are you all ready to learn about lure coursing?
Yep.
Good job. All right. So the first thing we need to do is, lure coursing is really athletic for the dogs, isn't it?
Yeah.
They run really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you stretch before you have baseball practice?
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
So I don't pop a muscle or so my back doesn't hurt. or
Yeah,
something
so you
like
don't
that.
hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect, exactly. It's the same thing with our dogs. So we're gonna first start with Sky, and I'm gonna show you some good ways to stretch her, and then you'll give it a try, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing we're gonna do is, you can come on this side, and so the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take her little elbow and just kind of push her arm up. So that's gonna stretch her elbow and her shoulder, okay? I'll hold her leash, you give that a try. See if you can stretch that leg. So just grab her up by the elbow. Good job. All right. And then back legs. These are kind of easier, and she helps us with this a lot. So you're gonna take them by the stifle, that's kind of their knee, and you're just gonna pull it back.
Okay.
So hold her by the knee. There you go, perfect. And we just give it a long, slow stretch. Perfect. All right. And then we're just gonna do that on all sides so that she's all stretched out. And the other part, our slip lead. Do you remember how to do this?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna review so that everybody else can learn too. Okay, so our slip lead is special coursing leads that when we let go, they don't have anything on them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so there's nothing to get stuck on the line. All right, I'm gonna have you come back here. Okay, so Sky, sit.
Sit.
There we go, good girl. Okay, so we have it doubled, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you put it through the loop.
Okay. Let's put this. through
Put
the-
that through the loop. Perfect. Holding on to that end. Holding on to that end. Okay, so that's your leash. Kind of like horses' reins, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So when we're gonna let go and it's time for her to run, how do you move your leash? How do we do this? Yep.
Use that to make it evener.
Yep, pull it down. Pull down, hold. All right. Put this one in this hand.
Okay.
Got it, got it. And which hand do you let go with?
This one.
Oh, this one.
Okay.
This one, because if we let go, what's gonna happen? Let go. Wrong hand. Let go of the other hand. There we go. Yeah, so now she doesn't have a leash on.
That's smart.
Yes, so now she's safe to run. All right, should we go let her have a turn?
Yeah.
All right, let's go let her course. Tanner, Sky's ready to run, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she is. And Logan is bigger. Your dog is bigger than Sky. Yes.
Yeah.
A lot bigger.
Yeah.
So right now we're having you learn how to slip with Sky because she's smaller. And for a lot of those breeds, the other breeds that can run lure coursing, they might be a little easier because they might be smaller. Good, good. All right. So, and what's one important thing that we need to remember about the line? Can it cut you?
Yeah.
It can cut you, yes. So we need to be careful that we don't get our ankles or our feet anywhere near the line. All right, are we ready? Ooh.
Woo.
Yeah. Okay, so our mark, set, go for lure coursing
Is
what's that magic T word? Tally.
tally-ho.
Tally-ho, good job. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna say, handler, are you ready?
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to tell me yes. I need to hear you.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say, lure operator, are you ready? And Sean's gonna tell us that he's ready to press the button to make it go.
And
then I'm gonna say tally-ho.
And then we.
And you're gonna let go with?
This hand.
That hand, good job. Okay, so you got her, hold on tight. All right, handler, are you ready?
Yes.
Lure operator, are you ready? Tally-ho! Good job. Oh, and she's following better too. She's not cheating this time. All right, let's go get ready to catch her. Good girl, Sky! Good girl! She got her bags! Yeah. Okay, Sky. Good girl, you got your bags. Okay, now we need to catch her. Yep.
Right.
Good. All right. Put underneath. Good job, Tanner. Okay. Now, after we've had a good athletic workout, what do you do after baseball practice? Do you cool down and go for a little walk?
Yeah.
Get a drink? Yep, same with her. So let's go and take her for a little walk so she can cool down and we'll get her a drink. Okay, you wanna take her? Hold on tight, she's still gonna wanna run. One last thing I wanna tell everyone about is something you can try at home. If you've got your pet family dog and they're watching this on the couch with you, they might already be watching the TV when we had the dogs running. So this is something you can try at home. We start this off with the dogs first thing when they're puppies. So this is Logan. This is actually Tanner's dog, quite a bit bigger than Sky. So this is the way that Tanner has started training with Logan. This is a horse lunge line. You can get it at any farm supply store. Regular old kitchen garbage bag, little trash bag, with some treats tied in the end. So this is how we start off the dogs. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let me get his leash off. You can stay there. I'm just gonna back up. Okay. All right, you ready to play lunge line? Okay, go ahead, Tanner. Get it. Well, great job, Tanner. And for everybody out there, it's as simple as that. Just get yourself a lunge whip from a farm supply store, kitchen grocery bag with some treats inside, tie it together, play with your dog like it's a big giant cat toy. Simple as that.
How exciting. It is so exciting to see a dog do what it's natural instinct.
Absolutely.
I mean, to run with the wind. Tanner, did you have a blast? You gonna do this more? Awesome, great. Well, Sarah, what advice do you have for parents that want to get their kids or their dogs started?
Absolutely. Thank you, Nancy. If you have a kid or if you've got a dog that you think might be interested in trying lure coursing, you can just contact me at The Profound Hound. I've got a Facebook page and we can get you started on the road to success.
Well, that was quite something. And I hope that all of our viewers learn from this because kids, now how old are you, Tanner?
I'm 9.
You're 9 years old. We've had children as young as 5 doing this. It's a great time to get them started interacting with sports. By the way, I wanted to mention that Sky is a Rhodesian Ridgeback, as is your dog, right? So, and they are great dogs. Lure coursing sight hounds, good hunting dogs, excellent. So we hope you enjoy your venture here.
Yeah.
And check back with us and let us know, okay?
Okay.
We're going to take a break, guys, and when we come back, Ted's going to talk to us about some good books to read.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
Hi, everyone. We're going to be talking about a few things that are, good reads with my friend Pat Becker, who, if you do like listening to her, you're also going to like reading about her in OKC Pets Magazine. She's always got that back article right there. This one we have Consistency.
Consistency is important. Be consistent. Everybody in your family train the same way, then the dog will understand. Otherwise, they don't get it.
And we are actually at home having a problem with that because we have a room where the dog's allowed to be,
yes,
and the dog can be on the couch in there because it's an older couch, it's not as nice.
Exactly.
But in the living room, the dog's not allowed on that couch.
Right.
And that's a little inconsistent because our dog is
your
not
girlfriend
understanding.
is letting the dog up there?
Right, because the dog's allowed to be on the old couch but not the new couch.
Okay, but they can understand that.
Okay.
They actually are smarter than you think they are that way.
Okay, I'm dumbing it down
train.
a little too much.
All right, well you can train them to you. That's a no. And every time you see him going up, no, you take him off. You have to do it several times before it takes, because if you're not consistent, then he's going to think, well, can I or can I not? I'll try.
And there, you can't be any,
No.
inconsistency
No.
there where it's like, okay, well, I'm feeling kind of sick and snuggly, so I can be on the couch today, but not next time.
No, if your girlfriend wants to be consistently snuggly with them on the couch, do the other couch.
The other couch. Okay, so
There
she's got to
you
go to
go.
the dog room.
That's it.
Anyway, well, I didn't mean it like that.
That's all right.
Okay,
It
all right.
makes sense.
Moving along, we have a different book here, and this is about our dogs that are soldiers, because dogs are soldiers too.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and this is a great one, Nobody Left Behind. It has to do with dogs and their owners, their handlers as they call them. Sometimes the handlers don't end up with the dogs, but they connect with them so close, Ted, that the separation affects the dog as well as the person.
One thing I've always wondered, Pat, and I'm putting you on the spot here, but do dogs suffer the same kind of feelings coming home as humans? As soldiers, when they come home and get back into society?
Well, you've got to remember that when a dog is with a handler in an army place, that kind of military thing, then that is their home. So when they are transferred back or brought home, there is a period of orientation. They go through the same thing. There is that trauma that they experience also. If they come home with their handler, that helps a great deal. But there is that.
And we do want to thank, all of our pups that have served over,
all of the guys who have brought their friends back.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah. We were going to talk about a movie here, Pepper and Paula. Now, I'm a little scared of this movie because I'm scared of horses. Is that abnormal? They're so big and strong. And I'm like,
I don't think it's abnormal. There are a lot of people who are, but that just means that you haven't been around a lot of horses.
That's right. And in this one, this is a true story inspired by a champion. So if you get a chance to check out Pepper and Paula, there's also a dog in there,
It's
too.
a great video. It really, really is.
And speaking of dogs, we have a little thermos here for dogs. I thought this was a gift for me, but apparently it's for a dog.
Actually, it is for you and your dog.
You can put water in it, pour it, and then look at the top here.
It becomes a little cup. Also, you can use it for dry dog food.
I put a little
want to do it.
dry dog food right here.
There you go.
And then the dog can just...
Do not take one of those.
Okay.
Because they're
will
for the
not.
dogs.
All right. And lastly, Pat's book's out. We got to get this book. It is a wonderful journey that you have done here.
Well,
on this
you
book.
know, and I wanted to explain to everyone because my mission is to educate people about what it is that a dog goes through. A dog has a history. When you adopt a dog, you don't know what its history is. You don't know of the trauma it has experienced, any of the experiences that it had. So those experiences will absolutely hardwire a dog for a while, and they won't trust. So when you adopt a dog, please, guys, when you adopt, make it a project so that you know that the dog has a period of time to get oriented into the family, so that you know that the dog is going to have a period of time before it learns to trust again. Because as with these two dogs, these dogs were real dogs. And I gave them a history, a fictitious history. In my mind, this is what they probably went through because of the way when they were adopted that they reacted and responded. But it's so important. Adoption is a huge responsibility.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you know, one thing I've noticed, you know, with the dogs that come through here is that the dog you see in that first moment, that might not be the dog that you're going to have, you know, for the rest of your life. You know, they're just showing you what the past owner is in as an adoption.
Exactly. And there is that period, you know, when they are taken into shelters and that sort of thing. As I say, there is a dog that has been traumatized. A lot of times some of the temperament tests are not reliable, but you know what they go through is like examinations, injections,
Absolutely.
Castration, incarceration.
Yes, there's all kinds of...
Does that sound like fun?
No.
Well, and that's what a dog goes through. So when you adopt a dog, there's the statistics show that dogs are being brought back after adoption, and we've got to take care of that. And this book points that out. Give the dog a chance to retrust.
Well, we can talk here all day. Pat and I, you get us together, all of a sudden we've touched on many issues, but we do need to take a break. We'll be right back with some more fun.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jean Sander, Dean for the Center for Veterinary Health Sciences at Oklahoma State University. The beds of pickup trucks are intended to haul stuff. Using that part of the truck to give joy rides to children or pets is a really bad idea. Please, don't do it.
When we do go out in the pickup, he rides in the cab. He's never in the bed of the pickup truck, never. The pickup bed is for my stuff, not for my dog. Spencer stays with me.
So, Central Oklahoma Humane had a wonderful event, and you guys were there.
Yeah, the Hero Awards. It was awesome. Lots of people there supporting dogs, supporting, the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. Billy Donovan was there, speaking of the Thunder.
Brought some shots up.
I heard you looked gorgeous that night.
Of course she did.
Yeah, well, you know, you have to do that in order to get interviews. I mean, a handsome guy walking up to a lady is something, but a woman, not, you know, you gotta.
But it's for a great cause. I mean, they had puppies at the door. Oh my gosh, we wanted to take the puppies home.
Well, it's a great facility, actually. You know, the organization itself is such a success, and we are so proud of them. You know, it was just a wonderful, wonderful event. I'm sorry that I missed it, but I appreciate so much you guys jumping in. I hear
we did a stand-in.
I heard you did a great job. So actually, you know, they had Faith was the dog of Jude Stringfellow's, and she was a hero. And so I think we do have some video on that.
Yeah, there were some really great awards there, and we're gonna go see one right now.
Okay, let's do it.
When you get phone calls from like the BBC radio at like 5 a.m. in the morning, and they're calling and asking you about your dog, you're kind of like, what? Okay, I'll tell you. And then you start to understand it. She's an inspiration.
Faith was known all across the world as a dog who taught people how to overcome their obstacles and persevere through tough times. But not many people know that Faith is actually an Oklahoma dog. Laura's brother rescued her right outside of Oklahoma City and brought her home to his family.
We had Faith for a couple of weeks after we got her, and the only way that she was getting around was using her back legs to push forward, and she was rubbing on her chest. The vet said, you need to get her a wheelchair, get her off of her chest, something, because this is gonna hurt her.
Taking care of disabled animals can be one of the toughest jobs out there. Sometimes it can feel nearly impossible. But that's the reason why Faith and her family are such an inspiration to so many people worldwide.
So winter came, and it snowed outside, and it was cold. It was really cold. My mom wanted to get some pictures of Faith in the snow. She was fine in the snow. She was like licking it and having a good time, but then she realized, this is really cold. And so she's wobbling, and she just sits up. And when she's sitting up, she's on her tail and on her back legs, and she's wobbling a bit. And that's when my mom got this idea. Let's build her leg muscles up and get her off the ground that way. Sure enough, she started like hopping to the stairs. And then we did that for the next couple days, and my God, she got better at it. She realized, I can use these back legs. And so she kind of hopped. She was still low to the ground, but her chest did not touch the snow. So that was the first steps of getting her up off of her chest.
Animals don't have that sense of I can't or I'm broken the way that we do. I think that's the reason why so many people left Faith so inspired that they could really do anything.
We decided to name her Faith because it wasn't the hope that we had in her, or obviously she's a miracle. It was the faith that we had for her. The faith that if she can do this, she's gonna touch so many lives.
And touching lives turned out to be what Faith was best at.
One thing about Faithy is that she has the power to change people. She has the power to help them understand something that they don't even know yet. For instance, when we were at a hospital for wounded warriors, we just walked through the door, and there were hundreds of people that wanted to see her. But she made her way to a certain soldier, and he had recently been in an incident where he lost both of his legs, and he was really sad, and I guess she picked up on that. And she up and left us, walked straight over to him, and just put her head on his lap, and basically said, it's gonna be okay.
So sometimes when bad things happen to you, it's really easy to get lost in those things. And the great thing about animals is that they help you break those barriers and let you know really that things are gonna be okay.
Faith actually had the ability to break down people's walls. It didn't matter who you were, how big you were, how tough you were. She could get to you. My life has been different, since we've had Faith, and even since she's passed, we still have a presence of her being here. She's taught us how to love, how to be caring, how to not judge a book by its cover, and kind of understand that the world is still an amazing place and it always will be. I'm hoping that her legacy will live on, and people can understand that if a two-legged, beautiful dog can do it, that they can do it too.
Dogs. We're talking about dogs.